I think I know everything goat.
You know everything goat? Matt's been away for how many days now? What day is it today? 9 days, and you've got everything sussed.
Like 90%.
How did you manage to make that decision? Hello.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing great, how are you?
I'm actually very good. I'm excited for my week.
What's exciting, Harry?
It's got a lot going on. I've got a day today which is split into 3 2-hour meetings. I've got big client A, new client B, and prospective new client C. Current, new, prospective. So a lot of planning. I was in at 8 o'clock this morning. Good morning, how are you?
Not great.
Excellent. Ill? Hungover. Mate, I am feeling great. I'm positive energy. I woke up this morning and looked at my Instagram stories. It's Matt Wyatt climbing up a tree.
Yeah, getting a coconut.
Thoughts on that?
That was amazing. I love that.
So that kind of inspired me to go, if he can do that on a Monday morning, imagine what I can do.
The world is your oyster.
Exactly.
Or coconut.
Exactly.
Hello.
Hey.
How are you doing?
I just got back from holiday.
Where did you?
So I went skiing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What's been on your plate this morning?
We've had Lena just start today. Go and have a chat with her later, but she's fluent in German, so she'll be working across lots of our German and other European campaigns. We underestimate the value of having bilingual people in the office. It's super helpful for approving content and also ways of working. So busy Monday morning.
What meeting number are you on so far?
I've actually been kicked out of client meeting B. Not for misbehaving, more because I
Are you sure you were doing a Matt Wyatt? You were on the tables?
I'm going straight to client meeting C.
The company we're working with is split into different sections. Each has their own team, and we are pitching for them all to be aligned in the way that they do their marketing through like brand ambassadors. But obviously when you're working with 3 big teams, you've got to get the sign off from all of them before they agree that that's the right strategy. So that's really what these meetings are about. All right.
You alright?
Good morning.
Can I grab you for a briefing, Singapore?
Yeah, let's do it.
The process of a campaign actually starts from when you first start speaking to a client. And it's not just from when they sign or when our campaigns team get involved. There are things that we can do as a sales team to make sure that everything's in place as soon as we get the green light. That just helps prolong the effectiveness of the campaign.
Our new business teams, you spoke to Carl, they go out, they find briefs, we then put it through our strategy team.
We'll discuss what we think the strategy will be, what the best direction will be, and whether it needs specific creative. And if it does, that will go away with George, who will then develop more of a creative route. And then once the strategy and creative has been decided, someone from the strategy team will be assigned that specific deck to do. We'll then go away depending on how big the budget is.
2 days for anything under 250 grand and then a week for anything 250 grand and above.
We will write a full proposal which will include strategy, the influencers, the creative, example messaging.
Once we have a brief that comes from David and the strat team, come over to us, and whether it's sourcing influencers, so we'll find an influencers according to what the brief is like, reaching certain specifications, so demographics, content, messaging, type of profile and person they are, and obviously size. And that's basically kind of just one side that we do for the proposals and strat team when putting together a brief, but Eliza can explain the second part.
So the second part is we do competitor analysis, so we look at all the competitors, what they're doing on social, and putting together a report so we can make like an informed proposal from that.
Then once these guys are all put together and sorted for the campaign, then we'll send it back over to David too.
And then once that's fully developed and designed, that will go straight to BD.
New business team then go and pitch it with maybe someone from senior management as well as a strategist that put it together. After we've done that and we win the business, it then gets moved between client director into the account management team.
How do you decide who works on the accounts? Are you strategic with placing different members of staff?
No, we just pull the names out of the hat.
Like a top bowler.
We will ensure that we have cultural experts on that, someone that's actually into the thing that we're talking about. We're doing a gaming account. We're not going to have someone that doesn't game running that account because they're not going to understand what's going on. And then obviously then it's the strategic skill sets. But when we're choosing the account manager, we'll choose the account manager that's most relevant. When we're choosing the campaign director or the campaign lead or whatever it may be, we're choosing the one in that technical group that is most relevant for that campaign.
So the next step, so the BD then pass it over to the right account manager, so it'll be me for example, and then I'll work with the campaign team, basically get it off the ground, go from like concept to delivery. I'm the everyday point of contact with the client, so everything goes through me. Likewise, anything that we're sending out to the client goes through me as well. Yes, I'm basically the middleman.
Okay, so what don't we do on the campaigns team? You probably spoke to David earlier on the proposal side of everything, and I think the campaigns team are really heavily involved in that as well. We go based off of like previous campaign learnings, look at delivery on like numbers. That's a huge thing when writing a proposal, is can we actually deliver it based on previous learnings. And then obviously when the campaign actually gets signed, it comes over to our team. We find all the relevant influencers. We work obviously a lot with Hannah and her team on scheduling, content approval, right the way through to reporting on each influencer, delving into the metrics that they've delivered us, and then eventually doing a PCA, a big post-campaign analysis, and then hopefully getting an upsell.
I can't wait for my campaigns exam. I feel so knowledgeable.
I bet you've learned a lot today.
I have. Thanks, Liz. I think I know everything goat.
You know everything goat. Matt's been away for how many days now? What day is it today? 9 days, and you've got everything sussed.
Like 90%. Had a little chat with pretty much everyone and got kind of a workflow of the business.
Alright. I suppose lots of people will be watching this vlog and not quite understanding exactly how it works or what we do. So that would be really useful. Well, hopefully people thought it's useful.
Where do you kind of fall into it?
Yeah, I suppose the unsaid around everything is what we're trying to achieve as a business. We want to solve business goals and business problems rather than necessarily just marketing ones, and it's something that Aaron, Nick and I as entrepreneurs who are running the business care a lot about and feel very strongly about how can we actually make businesses better rather than just fixing small marketing issues, which lots of people can do. But for us, elevating a business to another level, and I think we've talked previously on other vlogs about how the process itself has been derived off the back of Aaron, Nick and I's skill sets.
The key thing is, how did you work when it was just 3 of you? Because your business has never been as efficient as when it was just 3 of you. What was the whole process between the 3 of you? And then we literally just sat down in a room and went, fuck, it was so simple.
And that's how we built the process in the first place, how we started the business. But no, that's great. Good insight. You feel like you've learned something?
Yeah, definitely. And especially Alex Burgess, who literally broke down every step of the way.
Okay, nice. He does that.
He's a nice little signposter.
Perfect.
Yeah, we can't tell you what the proposal is though.
Yeah, we could
just
probably tell you more about it in like a month's time.
I'll put it down, it's probably going to be one of the best campaigns we do this year.
It's bold. Like award winning.
No, this is award-winning campaign. Yeah. Like, this will make people look and go, bloody hell, that's Sam
sick.
Fowler.
So
I mean, the Goat agency.
You're taking the credit.
What a company.
Yeah.
That's what they're.
He's taking full credit for this.